Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you a few things. Well, only three things really, but so yesterday was my birthday, and I've been wanting these kits for so long. Um, and the thing is, they're always sold out when I try to get them. And yesterday I could find them, and so I really got these. Oh, the image is reversed, but edible flowers kit, and it's so lovely. I'm really, when I see something about gardening or stuff like this, cute kits, I always get them. And I know I didn't upload videos with other kits yet, even though I recorded them. I got these, science for you kits and stuff like that I really love, and I'm always getting stuff about gardening. So, um, I haven't been using them, but again, so these kits are grow your own, although I'm not sure whether there's actually an affiliation between the manufacturer of this kit and the grow your own manufacturer. So this is a bit battered, but it was the last edible flowers kit. As I said, they always sell out. The other kits are quite in good shape, but the edible flowers one was the last one, so I had to make do with what they have. Um, And so this is not so much about the edible flowers because I actually have, uh, I don't have the, well, actually, I do have the horned violet, but I don't have marigold. So not a complete loss. But I just got the kit because I love these kits. And so each kit comes with 2 seed packets. Ooh, the marigold ones are so thick. Like this pack is so flat, and this one, it's almost ripping the package apart. So this is 0.75 grams, so almost 1 gram, and this is a tenth of a gram. So and the horned violets are um, you know really cute. They are so lovely that you can never have too many of them. Then you get this little dirt thingy. I don't know. Well, it's pressed soil basically. It has some organic matter in it, so it's not only dirt. So yes, and these seeds came inside the dirt packet, but I already opened it and I took it out. I cleaned the seed packets and put them back separately from the pressed soil um, little baggie. Then you get tiny little vases. They're so lovely. They remind me of, let's set this aside. They kind of remind me of, I don't know what juice was it that I was drinking in Danny that brought tiny little packets of seeds. I had radishes, cherry tomatoes, and they they also brought tiny little vases like this. Well, not vases, pots, little pots. They were brown, and But these are quite sturdy. They're very sturdy. The others were sturdy, but these are sturdier. I'm also going to hold on to the packaging. So when I saw the plants, they're kind of going to help them germinate a little faster, a bit like a tiny greenhouse. So I'm going to hold on to this. And so the package says that the marigolds should be sown from early spring until the early summer in rows or scattered. Prick out if necessary. Yarn violets are sown in February to March under a glass in seed bag or April to May and planted outside in April or May. We need to add 125 milliliters of lukewarm water to the soil tablets after wait for 5 minutes and the soil is ready to put in the pots. Then we need to sow the seeds, and I'm thinking that these are too much for the tiny little pots, so you will still have some left over that you can sow outside or anywhere you please. So I actually got some tiny Ziploc bags just in case. I do have them at home, but I found some that were tinier than the ones that I have. So I also got these because I am in perpetual, uh, um, you know, in a perpetual quest for tiny Ziploc bags that can store seeds. Those are still larger than I wanted, but they're smaller than the ones that I already have, so it's all good. So we need to place the whole, plant, seeds and pots and whatever on a bright and warm spot, about approximately 20 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit, but there are online converters, so I think if you seek it out, it will tell you. Hang on, maybe. Uh, no, all of these, no matter what the language says, in degrees Celsius. So, well, it's very European. In Europe we use that system. Actually, in Japan they did too, but I think it's only in the United States that you use Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit are used to very, 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 very specific things here, so you'll always see Celsius as the preferred temperature system. When the plants are approximately 5 to 6 centimeters high, they need to be transplanted into the garden or into a large pot. It's not suitable for children under 3 years, but we already know these recommendations. So 5 to 6 centimeters should be roughly 2 to 2.5 inches, something like that. I'm not really that good with the imperial system as well, so yes. Then you have the Italian salad kit. Again, I'm dropping everything on the floor. Again, you get the pressed soil. You get 2 seed packs. One is of basil, and the other ones are tomatoes. Um, the variety, and I really love one thing. Um, I've bought seed packets, and I do always favor those that have the scientific name of the plant because I'm such a taxonomy nerd. I always love the Latin names of things written on the packages. So if anything has as if I have to choose in between brands, I will choose those that have the Latin name for the varieties. These actually have several languages in them as well as the Latin name, so it's all good. If I ever wanted to make a video about them in Spanish, I could. They have instructions in several languages, which is good. And so yes, the variety of tomato is the money maker, and this is classic Italian basil. So that's what we get here. And the basil is to be sown. I'm not going to read the recommendations about the pressed soil again, but the basil is to be sown from mid-May till July in beds in open ground and transplant after 4 weeks or directly in pots and thin out slightly. The tomato is from early spring in a protected seed bag or later outdoors in frames. Break out once and plant out in pots under glass. And then you have the spearmint and Lebanon balm kit. Again, you get the seeds, so it's basically the same thing. I'm not going to show it. So yeah, that's it. I hope you liked it, and I'm later going to make videos about the whole process.